What is going on, everybody? How y'all
What is
feeling?
up?
Man, we got some news that came out today. As y'all know, I am a huge Commander fan, and Terry McLaurin, he
I can
requested a
tell.
trade. He requested a trade. You know, people request a trade. You got to get on social media. You got to see all these different pages talk about should the Steelers trade for Terry McLaurin? They have the capital space. They have the cap money to do so. Do the Patriots trade for Terry McLaurin? Should all these different teams, Raiders, like, first of all, Terry's not going anywhere. Um,
Are we sure?
Terry is staying in
Are we
DC.
sure?
I'm positive. This is just what happened with Brandon Ayuk just last year after he requested a trade. Shit, Lamar
Mm,
Jackson requested a trade.
Myers Garrett.
Shit, Miles Garrett just requested a trade a few months ago. Like, this is all in the tactic to get the money that they want to get.
So
I
why
hope he
haven't they?
gets. There's
What
reports
what
that
what
came out.
what is this? What are they
Listen,
paddling about?
it could be money, it could be years, it could be guaranteed money. It was reports that came out that said, um, Terry wants 30, north of 30 million, around 34, 35. The team offered him 25, 26. So they're about at a 10 million difference, which is a huge gap in these contracts. So that's not good. But
Mm.
if you're at that, like, just come to the middle. Just come to the 29-30 range. You know what I'm saying? Just come to the middle.
Mm.
Go from 35, go from 25, and just meet somewhere in the middle. 29-30 range. 3 years, guarantee him a lot of money. And let's get it. Let's keep it moving. Let's move forward. Like, it ain't gotta be too deep. Um, it ain't gotta be too much more than that, to be honest. But this is the NFL. This is sports. This is what happens in sports. You go through these contract disputes. I'm 100% still holding the line. He's gonna stay here. He's gonna sign before any significant time is lost. Even if that waits till like a week before the first week of the season, he's gonna play week one with the Commanders. Best to believe that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my 2 cents on it. You got anything to say on it?
I mean, he wants to get paid what he's worth. He's devoted a lot of time to that team, and I think this is a very interesting moment for your team to experience this. He is a little. How old is he? Like,
He's 29. He'll be 30 in September.
okay, so a little bit on the older side for a wide receiver, but still could produce. Um, I just looked at DK Metcalf because I know we did last time, but just as a frame of reference, he's getting 33 a year. Um, and if you believe that he's better than Metcalf, then he should get paid more. Or if you think he's equal value, right? Maybe around there, like you said, try to meet in the middle. But it's probably gonna, like, how far do you go down? Where do you go? Like you say, 29. Okay, 29 to 33 is about what, 4 million away. So if that's what really the difference could be, it's just 4 million. How
So here's the
how much like how much is that in retrospect to a team? And then you
right.
tell me
So
we
here's
can't
the
add incentives to close that gap.
so this is what I think is going on. His agent is comparing Terry McLaurin to DK Metcalf. Terry McLaurin's 2 to 3 years older than DK Metcalf, and obviously Terry's a better player. He's produced more in this league since they both came in the same draft class. Um, but the way the league works and the way the market works, I don't know why you're doing that. We gonna have that
We're
conversation for
not
another
getting into
day.
it. We're not getting into it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
How the league works and the way the wide receiver market works is when you hit 30, which Terry will be 31 when his new contract. Well, he'll be 30 when his new contract hits, but he'll turn 31 the season of when his contract takes, his new contract would unfold. And the
Okay.
way the league works is once you hit that 30 mark, is when they think you're going to fall off a cliff. Now there have been wide receivers who have succeeded past 30. Some people like Steve Smith, Mike Evans. But even Mike Evans, he's only making about 20 something a year as well, low 20s a year as well. So that's where they see Terry McLaurin. They see him closer to Cortland Sutton than they do, who just signed for 24 million a year. Then they do a DK Metcalf. Cortland Sutton and Terry are the same age. Cortland Sutton came into the league a year before Terry. If you remember, Terry came in the third round. He came as a older draft pick. He was about a year or two. He was about a year or two older than the normal draft pick, I would say, because he didn't start right away when he went to Ohio State. He was on the bench and then he had to work his way to a starting role. But that's where the league is. But Terry, I think his agent, because his agent, Terry McLaurin is his agent's biggest cash cow. Terry McLaurin makes 23 million a year, right? The next person on his agent's player list is Tershawn Wharton, and he makes 15 million a year. Then after that is Jeremy Chin, and he makes 6 million a year. So his agent is banking on this contract to really have a payday for him and Terry McLaurin. It's going to put his name on the map. And that's what everybody's been talking about. Like, what is his agent telling Terry to have him thinking he deserves 34 or 35 million? Because I honestly don't think he deserves 35 million. I think he's more around the 30 million range. I think he's around the 30 million range. I think he's around that Brandon Ayuk range of money. I think he's better than Brandon Ayuk, but Brandon Ayuk is also younger than Terry, right? So that's where that market thing goes into play. But again, they're going to figure this out. This helps no one if they don't figure it out. This doesn't help if Terry sits out or if he gets traded. He's probably going to go to a worse team. That doesn't help him. I mean, it helps him probably money wise, but I mean, he wants to win. I mean, come on now, you don't get to this point in your career and not want to win. And it doesn't help the Adam Peters and the Commanders. Like we don't go far without our number one wide receiver. We can't just rely on Debo Samuel to take us where we need to go. Like no, and then
I
you're back Jaden Daniels and all that other stuff. So
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I think I agree with you to an extent that sure, like yeah, the agent is playing a big part, and but that's the role of the agent is to try to get his client the most money. And sure, this might be an agent that's trying to make a name for himself, but like that's how you do it, right? He's trying to negotiate and trying to do everything. I mean, like you said, we've seen players do these tactics and get a payday. So he's just kind of following the blueprint, and it's and if you're the Washington Commanders, like you're trying to um, you should be trying to do this as much as you can, or get
right.
this thing solved sooner than rather later, as we discussed. What happens when you let a contract like go without doing like getting anything done? But for
I don't
me,
blame. Just to be clear, I don't blame either side. I don't blame the general manager for Washington Redskins, Adam Peters. I don't blame Terry McLaurin and his agent. They're trying to do what's best for each other. Like that's just the name when it
I
goes to
guess
negotiations.
it's just the message that you're sending to your team. Like this is the brand new, right? We've said before with the Lions, the brand new Lions, and you saw that when the Lions have their good players, they paid them, right? They didn't wait, they didn't play these games, they paid them. Just like the team that won the Super Bowl has done, right? The
Yeah,
Eagles, they pay them, right? The moment they know, hey, you're the guy, you're our guy, right? You can contribute, you can help us win. Boom, you get paid.
you're right.
And this is the Washington Commanders, and like this is brand new for y'all, right? And think about the message that's kind of sent into the locker room that here's this guy that's been there through the worst of it, right? He's held out and has been there for y'all through the worst of it. And now that you guys are turning this thing, it's not like you have to worry about Jaden Daniels' contract right away,
I
right?
mean, yes, we do. Yes, we do.
It's
He
five
and
years.
it's 5 years, but like you said, the longer we wait, the price is only going to go up. How do you know
Yeah.
we're not trying to sign him in a year or two? And then Terry McLaurin's contract is going to run into that.
Then if that's what you're
Like
trying
these,
to do, you're gonna lose Terry. Like, and that's gonna
but
be,
but but
and you
but
can't,
this
you
is the
can't, you can't go in or unless if you do what I mean, you guys already spent the money. Like you guys, if that was the plan to pay Jaden Daniels sooner, then the two contracts you should have taken care of
they
this
should have
offseason
paid
were those
Terry.
two.
They should have paid Terry like during the season or some shit like that. But how do you know
Yeah,
they didn't? How do you
or
know they
during
didn't
free
try
agency.
to? They couldn't try to. Terry could have went and
Well,
said, "Hey,
yeah, but
I
they
want
probably
this."
lowballed him. They're probably, hey, we're extending, we'll give you 25.
This is
And
this is the
like
thing. This is the thing, though. This is the thing. They've only been here a year, so it's not like we could have signed Terry McLaurin last offseason because they just got here last offseason. So it's a different situation than a lot of other teams. I can see if Adam Peters was here for a few years and he already knows that he doesn't really know Terry McLaurin like that from that type of level because he's only been here a year. You got to take that into account as well.
that,
Um,
and that is a thing that like owners do. Like, I didn't draft you, I don't have loyalty
yeah.
towards you. So, but again, if that's the case, then then I don't know why you don't trade him.
No, we're
Then
not
in
trading him.
retrospect,
So
you should trade him and see what
this
you
is
can get out of
this
him.
is the situation. This is the situation. This is why I think it's going to get done. It's a game of chicken. This is all this is. One of these sides is going to fold before the other side folds, and it's going to happen before week one of the season. That's just how
Yeah.
this stuff always plays out. Either Terry McLaurin's side is going to fold, or AP and the Commanders is going to fold. One of them are going to fold into a situation where okay, we got to get this shit on the wraps. We got to get this shit going. Season's about to start. We got to go. We got to make a deep playoff run. We got expectations this season. So that's why it's going to get done. I respect both sides for standing on their ground, but this is what happens in negotiate. I'm watching the game too, Detroit versus the Chargers, but this is
Uh-huh.
what happens in negotiations. Whoever folds first, it's going to come out. It's going to get done by week one. We see it time and time and time again.
So
It's
let
just
me
we just
ask you
gotta wait
this,
and that's unfold.
and then we can move on. Which scenario would you rather have play out? You guys signed McLaurin, let's say, and I think the number should be 31. I would say that around there, 31 million. Pay him
I want
31,
that to be it too. Yeah,
31 million. Give him some incentives to maybe get over 33 or 34, whatever the case may
right.
be, and then he's on the team, right? That's one scenario. Or would you have the other scenario where you trade him for maybe
Why would they
you
trade
know,
him? What incentive does it give the general
if you
manager
can
or
get
the
some
commanders
draft
to trade
picks,
him?
you guys have a young team, you have a
We
young
have a listen.
core,
We have a
just always
quarterback.
tap wide
Hold on.
receivers. Yeah, yeah.
We have a we have a quarterback on his rookie contract who just took us to the NFC Championship. We're trying to win now. We don't want draft picks. There's no. It's a reason why we bought in uh
Devo.
no. Debo, yes. The defensive end we just brought in, I can't remember his name right now. I'm terrible with names. It's a
Von Miller.
reason Von Miller. It's a reason why we're bringing in players like this. Not for the future. We're trying to win now. This is we have an elite quarterback on his rookie year. You have to try to get something done now. That's why we're not trading him for one. Terry will play this season if he doesn't sign a new contract or not. He's not. He's 30 years old. He's not sitting out. Just like Trey Hendrickson, they're not sitting out this season. They're not. They're 30. They're not like people got to understand that. As much as they don't want to play on their upcoming contract without a new deal, they're not sitting out. That's
So
just not.
that's a
You know,
perfect segue
but
for
do you understand if they sit out, and do you understand how low the money will be if they sit out a whole year and try to go to another team? You don't
for
understand how
sure,
low
for
that money
sure.
will be.
I,
They're
I
not.
I understand
The
that, but like
teams
at the same
have
time,
all the leverage. The team has
the
all the
team has
leverage.
all the leverage. However, it does send a chilling effect through that locker
I
room
agree.
that,
I
like,
agree.
hey, you can be the guy, you can do great, doesn't mean you're going to get paid. And so then the players are going to look, okay, well, you know what? When it's time for my contract to get up, I'm going to make sure go maybe, through some of the backdoor channels and see where I can get paid because I know here you're not always gonna pay your guy.
Right.
So, but and speaking of Trey Hendrickson, he blinked, right? Are we considering Trey
Yeah, he
Hendrickson
blinked.
blinking by him showing up?
He showed up, and they're close to a deal.
Okay, wow.
So, something's going to get done. Is my whole point. Um,
Oh, they were able to wrap everything up. They got Stewart back.
but no, the team folded on Stewart. Stewart got what he wanted.
Okay,
From what I've seen, the team folded in their contract dispute with Stewart. So Stewart got what he wanted. I think Trey Hendrickson is gonna fold because let's be real, bro. You're not sitting out. Like, we got to be honest with this situation. The team
yeah.
can not sign him for another. He has to play out his contract. If he doesn't, he has an option to sit out. He's going to lose a significant amount of money. And then when next offseason, his price is going to drop. No one's going to pay you 30 plus million after you're 30 years old, about to be 31, and you just sat out. You just missed the whole season. No
And
one's
I don't
paying
know.
you.
I don't know if it's worked. Like I don't. At least
The
I
the
don't
most
recall.
the most recent I can recall somebody like sitting out. It was Hassan Reddick. Do you remember Hassan Reddick? Um,
Yeah,
he
for the
played for
Jets.
the he
Played
played
for the
for
Eagle. Went to the Jets. Sat
Eagles.
out.
The Eagles didn't want to sign him to a new contract, so I think he sat out a whole year, if I
Yeah,
can't remember. And then he signed a 1 year deal worth like 6, 8, $10 million, somewhere in that range with the Jets. And then he kind of
but
just
he
fell
didn't
off the
play
earth.
for them either. That's what I'm saying.
I
Like I
might be
don't
having that
remember.
wrong. I might
I
have that
don't
wrong.
remember someone sitting out, coming back, and performing as well as they did when they sat out.
Exactly. That's why the team, because we know Terry's not sitting out. He's not going to sit out.
Yeah.
That's why the team has the
What
leverage.
up, Andy?
So, what up, Andy? So it's something's going to get figured out at this situation. So that's all I got to
Okay.
say about it.
All right.
Um,
Well, you want to get into so today we've been looking at different positions.
Running backs, right?
Today is running backs. So shall we do it as we always have done?
Yes, sir. You can start it off with your number one running back going into the
Number one,
2025 season.
number 99 overall, gonna break the Madden
Saquon.
curse. Mister, let me jump backwards and hurdle someone. Saquon Barkley.
Okay. I can't be mad at that, Saquon Barkley. I mean, he just had a great season. Behind like the best offensive line in the league. 2,000 yards. Could have had more, by the way. Um,
Very true. Very true.
had an amazing season. 99
And
overall.
the offensive line
Um,
stayed intact throughout the offseason, which is
yeah.
a
No, they lost
plus.
Mekhi Becton. They lost
Okay.
Mekhi Becton. They still got Landon Johnson. They still got
Lane
no,
Johnson.
Lane Johnson, Landon Johnson, Lane
Yeah.
Johnson, Jordan Mailata, Cam Jurgensen. They
Yeah.
got some dogs.
They do.
They got
They do.
some dogs over there, bro. I can't
And
even
Kelsey,
lie.
Kelsey's probably still around there, like
Yeah,
giving them
Kelsey's still
tidbits.
around.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's I got the same. Saquon is at my 1-2. But
Who
Saquon,
you
I
got
think
it too?
they're going to be very heavily another heavily run year for the Eagles this season. Number 2, I got Jahmyr Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs.
Oh,
Listen, we played them in this playoffs last season.
okay.
The Lions. I honestly believe if they would have continued to give him the ball, they would have won that game. They would have won the game, bro. I don't know what Ben Johnson was thinking. They just stopped. They try to get too cute. They try to get too cute with throwing the ball, putting the ball in Jared Goff's hands, yada yada. No, bro. Run the damn
Yeah.
ball or throw the ball to Jahmyr Gibbs. He's your best player, in my opinion. He's your best player on the field. Um, so give him the best skill player because their best player is probably their right tackle. But Jahmyr Gibbs, I think he's gonna have a big year. They got a new offensive coordinator. It'll be blasphemy if they don't figure out how to consistently get him the ball this season. So I
Mm.
got Jahmyr Gibbs at my number 2. And Andy, we got him coming up soon. Don't worry.
Yes, he is definitely coming up soon. However, for number two, I have the king.
Derrick Henry
Derrick Henry. I got Derrick Henry. That
at
dude,
32. What is he? 32 this
hell
year?
yeah, it does not matter. Cause and I'll say this, and I'll say this in retrospect.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why I got Derrick Henry in here, he may not give you those yards. He's not gonna give you those breakout 20 plus yard runs. He's not. But what
Right.
he is gonna do, he'll give you those 5 yards. He'll definitely give you 3 yards no matter
Now he
what,
gave you them
pretty
breakout
much.
yards too, though. Don't no no
Right?
no wait, wait, wait.
And he
Don't
can, he
sleep on
can,
Derrick Henry. He can
he
give you them
can.
breakout
But
yards now.
that man puts fear in nearly every single defensive. I don't want to have to tackle that guy for a whole game. Right? And then you add him with Lamar Jackson, and this is year two of them being around each other. And now they got D Hop. They still got the offensive line. Like I really
Yeah.
look at those offensive lines. Man, I'm telling you, Derrick Henry. I don't. A lot of people tend to disrespect him. I've seen him fall in fantasy drafts and stuff. When it's like a man a Lynch situation, right? You're one three
Marshawn.
yards from the goal. Yeah, Marshawn Lynch. You're 3 yards from the goal line. I'm giving Henry the ball all 4 times. Yes,
Yeah.
four. Right.
I agree.
so so
I agree. I got Derrick Henry in my three. I got Derrick Henry
okay.
in my three. I think he's still gonna be really good. I just think Jameer Gibbs is gonna take a step because that I think they're gonna realize what Jameer Gibbs is. I really think he's a top tier quarterback. Not only running the ball though, that's the thing, catching the ball as well. He's I don't see anybody up here other than Christian McCaffrey, which I got on my list, that's a better catcher of the ball than this dude. So I got Derrick Henry at three. I think he's going to have a really good year as well. We got to see him and Lamar Jackson. That's the thing though, because they got to worry about him and Lamar Jackson with the
Yeah.
ball in their hand.
Yeah.
That's what's going to strike fear into these defenses because it's going to be so hard to kind of like realize you can't load one side knowing where Derrick Henry is going, and then Lamar slips out the other way. It's going to be too hard to really pinpoint who to tackle, who's going to have the ball. And then Lamar can also pass. So I think he's going to get a lot of opportunities. And that's why I got him at number three right now.
All right. For me, number three, Andy, is Bijan Robinson. I got Bijan Robinson number three. He's gonna, he looked at phenomenal last year. Looked really good. Felt like he could handle the workload. This is year two. I think they got their quarterback situation figured out. They know what they're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
You see the plays are coming out of the the training camp and everything. So I got Bijan Robinson at number three.
Bijan is a dog, bro. He could really
Yeah.
he's been having great years already, but this could really be his breakout season.
Hmm.
I read some stat where um he averages the most yards um after contact or something like that. I gotta look into it. But
I believe it.
if you watch the way Bijan Robinson plays, he's a maniac, bro. And
Yeah.
he doesn't have the best line. He doesn't have
Hmm.
the best anything. It's just all like Bijan Robinson. So he's in that Saquon Barkley realm. I really liked him to Saquon Barkley before he went to the Eagles. But he's more productive than Saquon was than Saquon was on the Giants, in my opinion. So like let's just say if you put Bijan Robinson on like the Lions offense or the Eagles offense, like come on, man.
Yeah.
Like that's
But
he's number one
I
in the
would
league.
I would say like to that point, um, something that all three of my top right running backs have in common is they have some good wide receivers or some people that can take the attention away from that running game.
Yeah.
I think Atlanta has a pretty good young core.
Mm-hmm.
Drake London. I think he is someone that if you're in fantasy and stuff, you should definitely, he's going to be one of those players I think people are going to reach to get him, but it won't necessarily be the worst reach to do that someone would do.
Yep.
Because I think Drake London and Bijan, that'll be a tremendous duo. Who you got at four?
Before I get to four, Kyle Allen done threw 2 picks already in the first quarter with 2.5 minutes left. Um, I just want to throw that out. That's just funny to me.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's preseason, but at number 4, man, I got Bijan Robinson.
Okay.
Number 4.
Yeah.
Same reasons you said. Same reason. I'm just not like their quarterback has to show me. He has to show me. I do believe Michael Penix is going to be great this season. I think he's going to be a really good quarterback, but I got to see it first. I at least got to see a few
They
games.
named him the starter officially. Has that
Yeah,
been?
yeah.
Okay.
I
Okay.
don't know
Okay.
officially, but come on now, they're not starting Kirk Cousins. They already started him at the end of last season. Michael Penix is the guy.
Okay.
I think they did, because he started last season, so he's going into the season as a starter.
Okay.
I just don't know if I can, like, I know what the Eagles offense brings. I know what the Lions offense brings. I know what Lamar and the Ravens offense brings. I just don't know what the Falcons offense in totality brings. I know what type of talent Bijan Robinson is. I know what he can do when the ball in his hand. I know what he can do on the field and everything. But I just don't know if they're going to rely on him too much to the point where, all we got to do is stop Bijan Robinson. I understand that Drake London is an amazing wide receiver, and they got a Ray McLeod over there too. And they got a
Mm-hmm.
couple of other people. So I understand that, but Michael Penix still only played a handful of games last season. And even though
Yeah.
I expect him to be really good, I expect him to be really, really good. Like really probably like top 12 quarterbacks next season. Um, I gotta see it first before I put him because for Bijan to really thrive, that offense is gonna need the threat of pass as well for
Yeah.
him to really thrive. You can't have the defense just zero in on a run. So that's the
So
only
before
reason
we
why I
go
got him
on,
at 4.
so before I give you my four, Andy is asking us. He's a huge Steelers fan, which
Yeah.
okay,
I
you
like
can look
I,
back.
I
I feel
like
about
Caleb
Steelers.
Johnson. I like Caleb
Okay.
Johnson. I watched him coming out of Iowa. I actually watched him coming out of Iowa at this draft because the Commanders were looking at running backs as well, and I thought he might be a good fit too. Um,
Hmm.
he's kind of like a do it all back. Like he can when you get out in space, he has good speed, good size. He's more of a zone running back.
Hmm.
And by that I mean if you give him a hole, he gonna hit it hard and take it and take great angles to maximize his yards. But he was good at Iowa, bro. He was that offense. I really like Caleb Johnson. He's gonna be solid. Um,
And Aaron Rodgers has given him praise, so I think that's definitely something to
yeah,
should be taken into account. And again, the Steelers they have a pretty good offensive line. They've been working. Something that the Steelers have is four tight ends, and I think four are like pretty solid. So they could do some really good, interesting run
yeah.
packages, runs,
I th- yeah.
slants to the outside.
I think they plan to run the ball effectively this season. I think they're going to try to
Yeah.
limit how much they make Aaron Rodgers pass because when they want to run the ball. That's the team I think they're going to go into the season. They're going to want to run the ball and play great defense.
Yeah.
But if they need to rely on Aaron Rodgers, we know Aaron Rodgers can do it. But they're not going to make Aaron Rodgers be the offense like how he has
Yeah.
been in the past. They're gonna allow other things around him to produce
Look, man.
instead
Look,
of
it's just all my exes were Steelers fans. So I mean, I'm just
Hey
letting you
man,
know, man. It's tough. It's
I got a
tough.
vendetta too against the Steelers, man.
I
We
have
should have beat
respect.
y'all last season. We should have
It's
beat y'all last season and we blew it. So
yeah.
I
Look,
like the Steelers though, man.
and I like Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin,
Mike Tomlin's a
go
good coach. He's a great coach.
crazy, still crazy as hell that he has not won Coach of the
Mike
Year.
Tomlin's a great
But
coach. He's a great coach.
so my number four
Yeah.
running back. Um, someone that I think flies under the radar at times. Achan
Devin
from the
Achan.
Miami. Yeah,
Woo! Cool. Okay. Okay, Devin Achan.
I
All
think
right.
he's someone that people tend to not always think about, but he always tends to be a steal in the draft, fantasy as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just something that I until I see him not do good, um then yeah, you know.
Andy said, "Hey man, that's not my fault. Y'all fumbled it. We did, man. We fumbled it, man. Look, when we had our rookie out there on the defensive line. I don't know if you remember Andy, but he went off sides, and Russell Wilson was pointing at him, and everybody on the Steelers sideline was clowning him. I was so mad, bro. I was so heated. Everybody was like, oh." But yeah, man, that was a good game, though, man. That was a really good game. But I feel like we let that one slip away. And then after that, we lost to the Cowboys, and we went on a 3-game losing streak from that one game.
hmm who you
But
gotta find?
Christian McCaffrey. The only reason why Christian McCaffrey isn't 1 or 2 is because of his
hmm
injury history. When he's on the field, he's top 2, probably not 2. If we being honest, well, he's probably 2 because Saquon Barkley with that Eagles offense, like, come on now, it's unstoppable. But if Christian McCaffrey is healthy, he's top 2. So I got him at 5, man. He just got to stay healthy, and I know that's a lot to ask because Christian hasn't really been all that healthy throughout his career, right?
hmm
Um, so I've it's kind of a stretch to put him at 5, knowing that
Yeah,
information. I understand
100%.
that. I
hmm
understand that.
He's not even in
Um,
my top 10.
yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
But I think he's gonna be healthy this season. I think he's going to be healthy this season, and if he's healthy,
The
he's
whole
top
season?
tier. Maybe not the whole season, but majority of the season. Probably, I give him about 14 games, and that's a lot. Out of the 17, I give him 14. Um, so I got Christian at 5, man. I just couldn't leave him off my list, knowing the type of talent he has. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
For me, it's
Sorry.
the injury. Nah, I mean that's fine, you know. But for me, it's the injury. He has not shown that he can stay healthy and be there. So,
I mean, the
uh,
year before last, he was healthy.
that was the first year. That was the first year he was fully healthy for a whole season. Besides maybe 1 year with the Panthers. Um, at 5, I have your guy, your running back, Robinson.
What? You have no way you have Brian Robinson at 5.
If I'm reading my handwriting correct, which could be a big if.
No way you have I don't even have him in my top 15, to be honest.
I like him. I like him for you guys. He's
Wow.
I that's just me. That is just me. I
That's
just
amazing.
I really like him. I think he's a really humble
That's
guy
crazy.
and does some of the I don't know if Jaden could be as successful without him back there being a threat.
My guy Brian, he's also a Steelers fan. He said, "Dang, bro, he must have heard me talking about the Steelers, bro." But man, yeah, that game hurt, man. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Mm.
But I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Nico, you got Brian Robinson. What at
He
5?
does solid. He does solid.
That's
He's
that's crazy. I mean,
consistent.
he
He's
gets
consistent
around
for me.
700 yards a season, 750.
hmm
But he's injured a lot too. He misses game. Like he starts the season off really well, but he doesn't finish the season off really well. He gets a lot of tread on those tires, and he
hmm
wears out. Getting closer to the later season. But at my 6,
Yeah.
Alvin Kamara. I think they're going to be relying on him a lot this season.
Bro, I fucked
You
up.
forgot about Alvin Kamara?
Oh my
It's
god.
a lot of good running backs, bro. I don't even blame you.
Nah,
It's
I
too
know,
many.
but the
It's too many good
disrespect.
running backs, man. It's too many good running
Oh
backs.
man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Alvin. Hey, I'm damn.
It's too many
Damn.
good running backs to.
I
It's a
know, but
lot of
that's
good running backs.
disrespectful. For me to put Robinson ahead of Kamara, oh my god.
You put Robinson ahead of a lot of. Look,
Oh, what
when
did
I
I
tell
do?
you my wrist, you're gonna be like, "What? Why did I put
Yeah.
him right there?" It had to have been a typo, bro. I understand.
Yeah. It was.
Um,
Yeah. Actually, no. You see, let me flick
it
that,
had to have been
which
a typo.
was
There's no way
it
you
was
put
Kamara at
Brian
5. It was
Robinson.
Kamara at 5.
There's no way you put Brian Robinson top 5 running back in the league.
I
But
can't read the handwriting. Just not even gonna lie. So look. I'll be honest. You look.
I can't
Yes,
see that.
Seattle.
It's blurry. There we go. Hold on. Nah, that's a B Robinson number.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that's a Bijan. That's a Bijan. But yeah, man, I got Alvin Kamara at number
great pick.
6.
Great
I
pick.
think they're gonna again. I think they're gonna rely on him in the passing game, the running game. He's gonna be doing it all for this Saints team. This bad Saints team. Um,
Feels so
going
bad
into
for
the
him.
season.
He's about to
Uh,
have a rough, well,
yeah, he's
a
gonna get
good
it.
stat year. He's gonna have
See,
a
that's the
good stat
thing
year.
because they know that he's the only offense outside of Chris Olave. But I'm one of those people that think Chris Olave should probably reevaluate his career because he's had so many
Is
concussions.
Rashid? What's the word on Rashid?
Rashid Shaheed,
Yeah.
I think he's still over there.
Is he
I don't think
healthy?
I don't know if he's healthy. I haven't really been over there, but he's still over there at
Okay.
least.
Because
But I
that
think
would be,
Kamara's gonna have a really good year this season.
yeah.
But I still think the Saints are going to be ass. But I got him at number 6 right now.
So for me at number 6, I got Travion Walker from the Seattle Seahawks.
The
Oh, I don't know. It's Travion.
not
But
Travion,
Walker.
Kenneth Walker the
Kenneth
third.
Walker. Thank you.
Kenneth
Yeah,
Walker the
yeah, yeah.
third. I was thinking of Travion Henderson. Where did he go
Yeah.
again? I forgot what team he went to. Oh, he went to the Patriots. Yeah, I like Travion Henderson. I'm not gonna lie to you.
And
I
the
liked him.
word on Sesame
Him
Street
with
is,
Ramondre Stevenson,
oh yeah.
Drake
Oh,
May.
oh
Oh,
yeah.
that's
It's
nasty.
it's looking good. But Walker from the Seahawks, he was explosive. He was really running like he was the consistent guy for that team. He was
Yeah,
there performing, doing everything that he needed to do, showing out.
facts.
Who you got at
Um,
7?
7, I got Josh Jacobs. Got Josh Jacobs. He was third in
Okay.
yards last season. They got Matthew Golden over there with the Packers. So
Up
they kind of
alleviate.
got they got some guys over there to alleviate the running game. So I think he's gonna have a really good season. Um
Yeah.
he's still a really good back, bro. He was really good with the Raiders and they didn't have shit when he was over there.
Yeah.
So I got him at number 7. I think that's a solid number 7. He could easily be number 4 on this list or number 3 on this list easily. So that's that.
So this is where actually I have Josh Gibbs. I mean, not Josh Gibbs, Jameer Gibbs.
Jameer
Jameer. I got
at
Jameer
number
at
7.
7. I got him at 7 because I don't know if he can handle a full workload.
What?
I don't know if that's there for him. I don't, we haven't had a season where he's carried the majority of the carries.
No,
So
he does carry majority of carries. He
I
just
think
splits. No,
it's
he splits a
he gets
lot of the
more,
carries.
but he does
He
split a significant amount
he
with
splits
Montgomery.
he splits a significant
So,
amount. But he always when you combine his rushing and his receiving, he gets over 1,000 yards every season.
and that's fine with the receiving, but they don't put him, or I mean, they do, but when it gets down to that goal line, that's when they bring Montgomery in.
Yeah,
For
because that's
me,
his.
if you're a running back, as much as I like the right receiving and you can be that, distractor, and that's a good part of the game, number one thing I need to be able to count on is for you to get in that end zone. And he can, but the
But
Lions
bro,
don't use
listen.
him as that as much yet. As
There's
I'm
only
not
one
saying I'm
player. Listen, there's only
yeah.
one player, maybe two players that's better than Jamar Gibbs in space. Actually, there's only one player on his level that's good as him in space, and that's Saquon Barkley. If you ever watch Jameer Gibbs run a ball in space, first of all, he's the fastest running back on this list
Yeah.
by far. By far. Jameer Gibbs in space is an alien. Like That's why I don't understand why they didn't continue to give him the ball when they played us in the
Well,
playoffs.
it's
Because
because
he was eating us
but it's the
alive, bro. We
hits.
could not do
It's the
anything.
hits. That
But he
speed
doesn't
that
have a
it wears
history of
him.
getting
I
injuries.
think
I
it
don't believe
wears
that,
him
bro.
down a little bit. It wears him,
No, bro.
and
No,
I'm
they just
saying this, and I
no,
gotta say this. I gotta say this too. He won
no, bro.
me the fantasy championship in my other league. He won it. He's the reason I won. So
I won
this
2 years
does
ago
hurt me
because
to
of
say
him.
it,
Yeah.
but I think I just have not seen enough of him being the true number one. Like he could
He is the
carry a whole
true number
team.
one.
Not
They
yet.
just
He has not
they
shown that
just
yet.
split.
He's
He
shown that he
has,
can. He
bro. They
has the
just split with
potential.
David
He has the
Montgomery.
potential, but I have not seen that
When
full
David
game.
Montgomery went down last season, when David
Yeah,
Montgomery went down last season,
yeah.
who did they give the ball to? It was like 4 games
They
he
gave
was
it
out.
to him, but that's
He
when
was
they started also
eating.
passing. But they also, well, yeah, because he's gonna take the amount of carries that he was splitting. He's gonna take that, so naturally he's gonna gain more yards. But if you pay attention closely, that's also about the time when they started passing the ball more to Laporta and doing all of those kind of trick plays. Like that's when they
That's
started
just
airing
because of
out a little
that's
bit
because
more
of
because they didn't have to
that's
rely on
this.
that
Listen,
1-2 punch.
that's Ben Johnson's offense, and that's why I have Jameer Gibbs at 2 because I
Yeah,
believe he's
but Ben
going to
Johnson's
take the
not
next step.
there.
But listen,
He's not
listen,
there.
listen. No. Listen. You gotta let me finish. The reason why they didn't give Jameer Gibbs a lot of more carries, a lot of more options, because Ben Johnson spreads the ball around. He's a offensive mastermind. He draws up trick plays. He passes the ball. He does all this crazy stuff. They have a different offensive coordinator. Their best player on offense is Jameer Gibbs, outside of their right tackle. I forgot his name. Um, the dude he came out of Oregon, the right tackle.
Sewell,
He is their
I know
best
Sewell.
Penny Sewell. He is their best option offense. He's their best player. He's better than Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's just nasty. He's an alien. No one else. Like he's fast. He can do all these different things. Lincoln said Gibbs is nasty. Nico, he led the league in touchdowns for a running back. What are you talking about?
Ah,
And
he,
and that's where I'm coming from. Like people, I don't understand how you can still sleep on Gibbs. I just don't get it. Like the dude is
I mean, he
disgusting.
did it, but he had, I don't know. It's just my opinion. It's just, I'll be
Okay,
wrong.
I
This is one
mean
where I'll be okay with being wrong. But this is
that's
just,
your opinion. Okay,
yep,
all right.
yep.
What number was
Eight.
that? 8.
That was seven. That was
No,
seven.
7.
So
Okay,
now we're on 8.
and number 8, I got Bucky Irvin. I got Bucky Irvin.
Mm.
Nasty back as well. Had a great rookie season. I think he's gonna get a lot of opportunities because well, I don't know about a lot of carries, but he's gonna get a lot of explosive runs because their wide receiving core might be the best in the league. And Baker Mayfield, in my opinion, is top 6 quarterbacks in the league. I think he's
Okay.
6 or 7. Jaden Daniels, Baker Mayfield, Jalen Hurts is around that 5, 6, 7 range to me. And I think he might not get a lot of carries. They might pass it often, but he's going to get a lot of explosive runs. So be aware of that. Very small, very fast running back. Very balanced running back as well. I think he surprised a lot of people last season in his rookie season because I don't know. I don't know if a lot of people. I know he came out of Oregon. He had a pretty good career at Oregon, but I don't know if a lot of people thought he would have a year he had last season.
Yeah.
So I got him at number 8, which is
I
solid.
picked him up off of the waiver wire.
Yeah,
I
he was
saw it.
good.
Yeah. For me at 8, I got a little older running back, Jonathan Taylor
Okay.
from the Colts. He's consistent 1,000 yard season guy, always out there,
Yeah.
workhorse, great, consistent, consistent.
Yeah.
Has led the team, all that. So
It's going to be interesting to see how his season unfolds because their
yeah,
quarterback situation is crazy. Um, I
and that was the
expect
thing.
him to
It
run.
definitely depended who was playing. It did impact
Yeah.
his
He
usage.
already has an ACL set. Well, he came back from his injury last season and didn't miss a step. He looked pretty good after his injury,
Yeah,
but it's going to be interesting to see how much they rely on him and because they're going to need him. He's their best player on offense.
yeah.
And they're going to rely on him a lot. So I just don't know how that's going to look. That's why I got him at 9. I got him at 9, just because I think a lot of teams are going to be able to zero in on Jonathan Taylor, especially the good ones,
Really?
and they're gonna make him. They're gonna make whoever their quarterback is, if it's Daniel Jones or if it's I got the other dude, they're gonna make them pass. So that's the only reason I got him at 9, because I don't know if he's gonna get that many opportunities. They're gonna stack the box and make them pass until they show that they can pass the ball consistently. But Jonathan Taylor is a dog, bro.
Yeah.
He just ended up in Indianapolis. His career could have been way different. He just ended up on one
Anywhere
of those
else?
teams,
No.
unfortunately. So
And it's funny that you got him at 9 because I got Bucky at 9. So you and
okay,
I,
so we just flip
we
flop.
have that. We just flip flop right there. Yeah.
Okay,
Who you got at 10?
James Cook.
Mm,
Got James Cook at 10. He was solid last season. He was really good last season. That's why
he was.
he wants to get paid. Um, yeah, man, another good solid running back. Could catch the ball. Very small squeeze through. Has good speed. Um, it's gonna be interesting the type of season he's in, because I don't know if he's gonna get a contract done before the season. I think they're gonna make
Mm,
him play out his contract. And so that means he's in a contract year. So he's gonna have to really show up this season to get paid again. So we're gonna see. Just
mm.
like Brian Robinson, he's in a contract year this season. If he wants to get paid a good amount, he's gonna have to show up this season. So I expect him to at least show up and be top 10. So I got him at number 10.
So my number 10 is David Montgomery. I got
Mm,
Montgomery.
okay,
I
not
yeah.
bad.
So that's why I think that Lions is so good because they got like, and that's kind of why a little bit it impacted me moving him back. Like I was saying, they when they are both on healthy and on the field, that
Mm-hmm.
offense is so hard to beat. Because I agree,
Mm-hmm.
Jameer Gibbs is the best running back out of both. But then when you can give him a rest and then bring in David Montgomery to finish it off,
Yeah.
or you start David Montgomery so that they get some wear and tear, and then you finish it off with Jameer Gibbs. That's just like
they
Sonic and Knuckles. I love it.
they have the best they have the best 1-2 punch running back in the
Yeah,
league by far.
100%.
By far.
And
I mean,
that's
if
why
you want
for
to count
me,
Lamar Jackson, well, if we're talking running backs, they're the best. But if you're talking run game, like run offense, it's going to be
mhm,
Ravens 1-2 punch with Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry. But yeah, but you're talking about two running back one, running back two options in the
yeah.
league. It's definitely the Lions by far. So
Mhm,
I agree with that. That's a good take.
mhm. So there we go. All right, well,
Yes,
those are
sir.
running backs. I don't know. Is there anything else you want to talk about? I got just a couple things if we got time to go through them quickly.
Yeah. I mean, let's talk about it.
All right. Number one, let's go to the NBA. We haven't had a chance
Okay.
to talk about NBA with the trades and all that, and I just need to get this off my chest. As a Clippers fan, what in the
Ain't they
actual?
call? Ain't they calling y'all the unction? The
Yes, we
unction.
are the Uncle Drew team. This is the most
The
Uncle Drew
unction.
ass team in the current NBA that I have ever seen in my
Yo,
life.
it's like it's not even just the starting five either. It's like the 10.
No,
All the
all
players
of
are
them.
old. It's literally all the
All
players
of the
are
one thing you
old,
kind of
bro.
yeah. Yeah. So I don't know what's going. I think this is like a last year. Hey, let's just get all these old ass motherfuckers in here. Let's see if we can pull something out of our ass. But I don't. I think this is and it's crazy that they brought out. They're accepting some of these contracts and whatever. Because I know Steve Ballmer in the sense that he likes to spend money, especially if,
Hmm.
like if we think we're gonna win. But like this move is makes no sense to me.
What
Makes
move?
no
What move in
sense.
particular though?
All of it. Like you tell. We bring in the only move I like. The only move I like was bringing in John Collins. Why are we bringing in Brooke Lopez?
He's a good player.
He's a solid player, but I mean,
I mean, Brooke Lopez is a solid backup center though. He can knock down a three, and he's a
sure,
solid rim protector. I
solid.
mean,
Okay,
he just can't move like that. But other than that, he's a solid backup to Zubac.
okay. Um, okay. So we got Zubac, we got John Collins, we got Brooke Lopez at the center. Okay, fine. Uh, let me hold up. Then we decide to bring in um who else we got? Who else we got? Let me look this up real quick. Okay. This is the current roster. Oh yeah, we still got James Choke Harden. Okay. So I mean,
Oh, choke
I
Harden,
mean,
damn.
the hell yeah, the fuck, like this dude can't win. He's not gonna win. He's not the leader. Like, get, I don't know why we paid him. I have no idea why. Kawhi injury prone. Christian McCaffrey of the NBA. Okay, we got Christian McCaffrey in the NBA with Kawhi Leonard.
He might be
Bradley
worse.
Beal has disappeared. Did absolutely nothing. Okay, maybe some people. Well, he got 13, 15, maybe 16 points like that. Okay,
Nah, he
but
fell
this is
off.
start. Come on now. Chris Paul. I don't know how old this dude is. All
He's
right, he can,
retiring. He's retiring a Clipper. That's why.
and that's cool, and that's cool, and that might be another one that I'm cool with if we had a good young point guard, right? If we had a
Y'all should
good
have never
young
traded Shea. Y'all should have never traded
bro,
Shea for
bro,
Paul
I'm
George.
like
But
you
I
said,
mean,
I'm still
and
mad.
you're
I'm still
it's
mad.
not
Still mad.
it's in their offense though.
He
It's
looked good
hard to
though.
it's
I
but
remember watching him. I'm like,
it's
this dude's
hard.
fast.
Who would have known he would have turned into this player, bro? Like, no, everyone knew he was good. Don't get me wrong. Everybody knew he
Yeah,
was a dog. But who would have known he would have turned into MVP, finals MVP, top two player in the league, type 30 something points a game? Like, I didn't know that. Maybe there are some people that knew that. But
yeah.
at the time it did look like a good trade. Because you had Kawhi and
And Paul
you needed
George, I
another
got
player.
respect for Paul George.
Yeah.
That's who we got. That's who we traded him for. Then we got Kobe Sanders, which okay, draft pick, he's whatever. Derrick Jones Jr., another old guy. He can dunk, shoot threes, like
He's a good rotational player.
a
He's a good
good
rotational
rotational.
player.
Another good, all right, rotational player in Coffee. Another all right bench point guard in Chris Dunn. All right,
Man,
Trey
y'all have a good
Flowers.
team. If y'all would have had like two young studs on that team, this would be a really good team. Y'all just don't have no young studs. I
No,
think
it
by the
doesn't
end of the
like
season, y'all gonna burn out.
Bogdan. Okay, we got the dude that can shoot threes, right? Jordan Miller, maybe he can do something. Cam Christie, all right, hasn't really done. John Collins, boom.
Yeah.
Kobe, and another thing, why in the actual hell did we ever pick up Ben Simmons? Who told him, hey, you know what
That's
would
your
be
point guard, bro.
great?
That's the starting point guard. That's your starting point guard, bro. Yeah. What did Colin Cowherd say? LeBron, we're good. We're good, LeBron. We have Ben Simmons. You go ahead and retire, LeBron. Ben Simmons can come in and take over. Isn't
Brought
that
in
what Colin
Nicholas
Cowherd said?
Batum, brought him back. Yeah,
Nicholas
I did.
Batum is solid. I like Nicholas Batum, bro.
He's solid,
I
but
like Nicholas.
but he's
He's just
old.
old. Yeah, he's just old.
And then and
He's old.
Patty Mills.
Oh shit! No wait, Patty Mills not on the team. Is he really
Yeah,
on
he
the team?
is. Yeah.
Oh shit!
So hey,
It's
if this
crazy.
was 2013, 10 years ago, this team,
Oh,
who?
if this was 2015, bro. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh, this team would be nasty. This team would
but
be
it's just
nasty.
so I just needed to exercise
I
that or
think this can
just.
go really. I think this can go really, really well or really, really bad.
Uh,
Like there's no
You
in
know who
between.
just won? OKC ran, kept ran out all these other teams. They ran.
Yeah,
They got the joke. You telling these old guys are gonna keep up?
I don't know, bro. Hey,
Come on, man.
I
Let
don't
me
know.
tell you.
I'm a Wizard. I'm
Let
a
me tell you.
Wizards fan, so I don't. I can't
Oh
really
shit.
speak to you to y'all situation, man. We rebuilding over here, so we ain't seen the playoffs and I don't know how long. So
Okay, well, yeah, I just need to exercise that. Also, Kevin Durant is here in Houston now, and I don't know if
oh
you've
yeah,
seen Luka Doncic has lost a lot of weight. He
I
looks
have seen
really
that.
thin, and
We'll see when
I'm
the season
making this
starts.
prediction right now.
Luca MVP.
Not that, but could be Giannis to the Lakers.
Now
I
what
just want to
what
get it recorded. I just want to get it on the recording, so that way there's
okay.
proof that I said it on July 31st
Why does
at
everyone think the
8:17.
Lakers every year they think I mean I get it. The Lakers do get a lot of free agents all the time.
Yeah,
But why do people think the Lakers gonna get everybody, bro? Every offseason, he's going to the Lakers. He's going to the Lakers. Bro,
everyone wants to play
what
for the Lakers
what makes you think Giannis is going to the Lakers?
because he wants to win. And you telling me him with Luca on the same team?
So you do know they
Tell
got
me.
LeBron over there, right?
That's yeah.
So wait,
Okay,
so
that's the
Giannis
cherry on top.
is Giannis a free agent?
No,
Did he
but
sign his? Does he have another
uh
year, or does
he
or
has
is
one
he
more
a free
year, but
agent?
it's
Let me
it's
check
not
that.
like the NFL. It's not like the NFL. In the NBA, players when they say, "Hey, trade me," they can get traded or they get
Um,
moved. But it makes sense. It just makes too much sense. They've been needing ever since they got rid of Anthony Davis. They're gonna look for another tall guy. They've always had a tall player, right? Kareem, Shaq, Anthony
so
Davis.
he's
It's gonna
on.
be Giannis next.
I just don't see that happening. Who
Yeah,
are they going to trade? Listen. Who are the Lakers going to
yeah.
trade for Giannis for?
Who?
No one wants to trade for
Dalton
LeBron,
Connect.
bro. No one wants to
Dalton
trade for
Connect.
LeBron. No
No, but
one
Dalton
wants Dalton.
Connect.
No one wants Dalton Connect, bro.
They'll,
No one wants
Milwaukee
him.
would take him.
No.
Milwaukee would take him. They
Then what else?
and maybe
No,
they
bro.
probably
That's
would
not
get a
happening.
Vanderbilt, get rid of Vanderbilt,
No,
draft
that's not
picks.
enough.
They're gonna
If
give
you
rid of
want
Vanderbilt and they're
Giannis,
gonna
if you want
pay
Giannis, listen. If you want Giannis, who
10.
what? Giannis is a two-time MVP, Finals MVP.
Hmm.
Uh, you're going to have to give up first-round draft picks, and you're going to have to give
That's
up
fine.
a good player. No one wants to trade for LeBron. They don't know how many years he has left. If this was
Hmm.
LeBron a few years ago, that's different. But LeBron can retire after this season. No one wants
AR
to trade for that.
15. AR 15. Austin
So if the
Reeves.
Lakers did that, they would have to trade. They would have to give up AR-15 for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
And they would have to give up a plethora of first round picks. And I don't even know if
That's
the Lakers
fine.
have those first round picks. They
That's fine.
don't want anyone else. I don't even know if that gets the deal done because they I don't know how many first round picks they have, and I don't even know if AR-15 is worth it. Like I don't get
I
it.
mean
And
that's fair.
they
That's
still
fair.
have Giannis under contract for till 2027. So that's this upcoming season and then the next season.
Hmm.
So the only place I see him getting traded to is teams that have like you want to give up a star for a
Mm.
star at least.
Look, Austin Reeves, Dalton Connect, who is a young player with potential. They do got
They're not
they
giving
still
up
got
dog. No
some
one
they
wants
got the
Dalton Connect, bro.
2027 draft pick. They got 31. You include Austin Reeves, Gabe Vincent, Rui Hachimura up in there. I'm telling you,
No,
I
that
could see
doesn't
it.
work.
I could
Giannis
see
is
it.
a top 3 player in the league. That does not
Yeah.
work, Nico. No one's giving
NBA is
it's
different. NBA is
Shea.
different.
Listen, it's
I'm speaking it
Shea,
into
it's
existence.
Jokic, and then it's Giannis. No one's
Yeah.
you know how much capital you got to give up from Giannis? He's not going there. The only teams that can do that are teams with multiple stars, like maybe the Dallas Mavericks. They would have to give up their current first round pick and
Yeah.
somebody else for Giannis. Like
No,
no
I
one's
don't think Dallas could do it. I don't think Dallas.
Mm,
Not
nothing the
anymore.
Lakers. No
Not
one wants what
anymore.
Lakers have except Luca, and they're not getting rid of Luca.
No, but I'm telling you, it just makes sense. It makes sense. It
We'll
makes
see.
sense. We'll see.
We'll see.
And then to finish off, that is just for me. I've had some people are interested on soccer things. Soccer's
Mm.
coming back up. The league is gonna be
You mean
underway
football?
soon.
You mean
Football,
football?
football,
Football.
football. Also, Madrid. They're having they want to delay a little bit, but Barcelona sounds like they're gonna keep De Jong, which that's a pretty good thing. And this is gonna be another year where that young player that I showed you, Lamine Yamal, he's gonna they're gonna really shine, and so is
Mm-hmm.
Ferran Torres. So this is gonna be a very interesting year for soccer, and also getting ready for the World Cup. So
Yeah, we'll see.
shout out, shout
I
out.
still don't watch too much football, but um we'll see how that unfolds though. But that's all I got though.
All
That's it.
right. Well then, we'll pick this up next week. Maybe I don't know. We pick another position, tight end or defense or something.
Let's do
And
defense. Defense.
defense.
Defense. Next Thursday, same time next week. We're going to talk. We're going over the top 10 defense
Ooh,
going into the 2025 season. That's what we're talking about.
maybe I might be flying. I think I got a flight
Okay.
at 6 my
Next
time.
Wednesday. Next Wednesday.
Let's do that. Let's
Let's
do
do
that.
next Wednesday. Bet.
All right, man. All right. Well, I hope everyone has a good rest of the week. Enjoy the games.
Peace
Deuces.
out.
Peace.